I got a story for you. It's a little bit long, but I think you'll like it. It's the same story that my school teacher told me back when I was in probably junior high, and still has stuck to me to this day. It's that funny. It's a pretty funny story. Anyway, there was this guy. He was driving his car, going on vacation or something, going somewhere, and his car broke down in the middle of the street, or out in the country somewhere, and he walked to the nearest house to get help, and there was nobody there, so he went back to his car, was sitting there in his car, and so finally somebody pulled up behind him, offered him help, and they had finally figured out that he had ran out of gas. So, well, the gas stations were all closed at this time, so the guy's like, hey, you can just stay at my house until we can go get you gas tomorrow morning when the gas station opens up again. Alright, so they go to this guy's house, and he lived back this long driveway. Anyway, so they were at this guy's house for the evening, and the next morning they got gas and started up his car. Everything was good to go, and he made it literally the car ran for 5 minutes and then died again. And I forget what the part was that they needed to get it fixed, but it was on the weekend, so they couldn't get it. So this guy had to stay at this gentleman's house for the next night. Well, the first night that he was there, he discovered that there was a monkey. This guy had a gorilla in the basement, and so the guy had told him hey, you want to go, you want to go see my gorilla? Said, yeah, let's do it. And it was like you could not touch this gorilla. Okay, no problem. So they went downstairs, and this guy had this long stairway going down the basement, and every 10 steps there was a steel door. So you go down 10 steps, steel door. Go down 10 steps, steel door. Go down 10 steps. There's like 4 doors. And they get down there, and this cage this gorilla is in this huge thick bars. And this gorilla's just chilling there, no big deal. And the owners walked in the cage, no big deal, and petting the gorilla, and everything was fine. But he kept telling this guy, he's like, no, whatever you do not touch the gorilla. Okay. So this is the second night they're at the guy's house, and he, after the guy goes to bed, the owner goes to bed, the guy's visiting, he's like, man, I can't sleep. This is, you cannot sleep. And so he's like, I'm gonna go see that gorilla again. So he goes down the stairs, every 10 steps, locks the door behind him, gets down to the gorilla. Just sitting there, the gorilla's fine, no big deal, doesn't get mad at him or nothing. I said, man, that guy can touch his own gorilla, why can't I touch the gorilla? This is just dumb. Just one of those things, somebody tells you not to do something, you have to do it, right? So, of course, he does what you're not supposed to do and reaches through the bars, and he just if this is the gorilla, he just like that. That was the extent of it. Just touch it. And the gorilla just explodes, and he gets all angry, he's throwing stuff around, and he's getting so angry, and he's trying to get to him, and all of a sudden he just grabs those bars. He's like, these 2-inch thick steel bars he's bending them. It's crazy. And also this guy realizes that this gorilla is going to get out. He is screwed. So he hauls ass up the steps, and he closes the door and locks it behind him, and he's running up the steps, gets to the next door, and as he's locking the door behind him, he sees the gorilla arm come through that first door. He locks the second door, runs up to the next door, and he's closing it. It happens again. He looks back, and here comes that gorilla through the second door. And one thing I forgot to mention is each door got thicker, as we went up. Anyway, so he gets to the fourth door, locks it behind him, and he's like, well, I gotta get out of here. So he starts running down this guy's, mile-long driveway, just hauling ass. He looks behind him, and here's the gorilla. He's just chasing him. And so this guy runs all the way back to his car. This gorilla's coming after him. And the guy jumps in his car, and I don't know where he's gonna go. The car doesn't work, right? But They had let the windows down so it wouldn't get so hot. So he's rolling the windows up, trying to, I don't know what the window's gonna do. Gorilla gets there, reaches through the window, taps the guy on the chest and says, "You're it." That's the end of my story. I hope you guys have a wonderful Friday. See you tomorrow.